All right, we're catching up with Rusty Bladen, who as we get into November and December, it's a run of shows, some cool shows. But you've got 3 events coming up, 3 shows that are ticketed. The first one coming up is MadHop, the MadHop Music Festival.
Yeah, I think MadHop, this will be my 4th year. Tony Novello heads that up, and he's doing a great job. He's got a great team. Big Dan from Cincinnati. But they have 9 venues, 34 bands. You pay one price, they give you a wristband, and you just bar hop from venue to venue. They give you a schedule so you can see who's playing where at what time. And we're going to be at the Ohio Theater, which is that's my favorite venue, at 2:30, Saturday, November 8th. Oh, and some amazing talent this year. I mean, the Creakers, they're becoming great band. Steve Holtz, Robert Reynolds, I mentioned Robert. There's so many I don't have time to mention them all, but and you cannot see them all that day. You have to pick which bands you want to see because it's impossible to be 2 places at once.
I saw this year, I think they're doing something on Friday night if somebody comes to town early, too.
I don't have the schedule out in front of me, but you can go online, look up MadHop Music Festival, and see who's playing on Friday night.
Yeah. So you can make it a little 2-day event. So that's ticketed. The place where you get tickets for that is madtixevents.com. Tix with with an X.
MADTIX events.com.
Yeah. So you can get tickets for that. And then while you're there, you probably should get New Year's Eve tickets for your show because MadTix Events has tickets for December 31st with your band. Right,
and this will be this is the 3rd year that we've played this at Clifty Park, and it's sold out so far each year. So, and we're already looking like it's going to be a sellout this year too. They're going really cool.
You've played however many New Year's Eves, 40 of them, 30 of them. I don't know how many times you played. You got a couple that stick out that for odd reasons?
Well,
for any reason.
You know what first comes to mind was we were playing down in Jasper, a place called the Calumet. It's an old dance hall from like the 30s or 40s. Before they had loudspeakers, it was built really for acoustic sound. And about midway through the night, somebody let off some mace in the room, sprayed the room, and we sort of got a little bit of it on stage, enough to make our folks a little bit, but it cleared the room out. That was the end of New Year's Eve, the big party. They moved the party into a smaller room, which was fine, but that's the first New Year's Eve that comes to mind. And the other one. The other one is, it was Y2K. And were you there that night, Rob?
Where was it?
It was at the Adams Mark.
No, I didn't go to that show. I think I was at that Jasper show. I think I was running a spotlight that night.
Oh, yeah.
And, but no, I don't remember the Adams Mark.
They had an Elvis imposter. Impersonator. He was fantastic. If you like Elvis,
yeah.
He was. And then let's see, Larry Crane's band was there that night. A band called Medicine Wheel. Were really big around Indianapolis in the late '90s, and Henry Lee Summer was the headliner. And we were all afraid that the world was going to end at midnight, and. So we're up, Henry Lee's up there playing midnight, and all the lights go out. And I think somebody just did that for a joke, because nothing really happened other than the lights went out, flickered a couple times, and the crowd went wild, and that was it. But I'll never forget what happened afterwards. Andrew and I went up to Larry Crane's hotel room and had some really expensive champagne. And let me tell you, that was the one and only time that I've ever drank champagne, and I'll never do that again. It hurt too bad the next day.
Yeah, the headache off of champagne for me is not worth it. Uh, Larry Crane, longtime for people who might have forgotten, longtime guitar player for John Mellencamp during the Scarecrow and the Lonesome Jubilee, and his Mellencamp was just a great uh, guitar player,
And great song.
and great songwriter. Loved going to watch Larry Crane. Saw him after he left because he did stuff in the movie. He Whiskey Burnin'. The song was in I forget Mellencamp's movie.
Called Falling from Grace.
Falling from Grace. He had a couple of songs in there.
Yeah, John Prine. John Prine has some role. Had a role in that movie too.
Great guitar player. What? Let's play a game real quick. Underrated guitar players. Somebody who So Jimi Hendrix is not an underrated guitar player.
No,
There's properly rated. There's overrated guitar players. I'll give you one. You give me one. We'll see if we can do three each.
I know who you're going to say.
No, do you? I don't
do
know.
I can't think of anybody that they might be. They're not underrated to me. I mean, I know how good they are, but they might be underrated to other people.
Yeah, underrated is some people would, but this is personal. So who do you think doesn't get enough love as a great guitar player?
They all, as far as I know, the ones I can think of, they all are known as great. I couldn't think of.
Let me start. Let me start then. Here's number one for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with, and I'll tell you why. Gary Richrath.
Oh yes, he is. That would be. I forgot about him. That would be my number one choice.
Longtime guitar player for REO Speedwagon. Started the band.
Yeah.
And he for me straddles that line between it's melodic, but man, it's gritty. And I'll tell you what he doesn't do. He plays hard, and you know this term because I've talked to you about it. He doesn't wank
or shred.
right.
See, he can. It's hard to shred and be melodic, but he can kind of do that.
Yeah, I mean, famously, he was pissed about "Keep on Loving You" when Kevin Cronin brought that song in the studio. He said, "What the hell's this?" And he got mad and turned his amp up and just Gary Richrathed it. But if you listen to watch an old Midnight Special on YouTube, you ever see those?
Oh, I watch them. Yeah, I've seen them recently.
REO's on those all the time, and I don't. They're not lip syncing as far as I can tell for most of them. I saw one where ELO was lip syncing.
And the keyboard player
for Neil Doughty.
Yes, listen to the song "Keep on Rolling." The keyboard solo and the guitar player phenomenal.
Neil Doughty is one of my three favorite rock. Hammond B3, just that. I like Seth Justman with the old Jay Giles sound, but I love Neil Doughty. But Gary Richrath, I think just people forget how great he was.
Yeah, I forgot about him, but I agree with you. That would probably be my number one choice as underrated guitar player.
Yeah, you got one?
Well, I was going to say Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
I mean,
people think about his lyrics and his goofiness and
intelligence and all that, and his intelligence. But listen to some of the solos sometime; it'll blow your mind.
Yeah. Were you ever into Zappa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a few of his albums.
Yeah.
I never was, just like a freak on Zappa, but
yeah. Again, I don't know if they're underrated. They're great. I think John Fogerty is an underrated guitar player.
He never does anything too fancy, but it always fits the song.
Yeah, and if you go back and listen to like Susie Q or some of those older Put a Spell on You.
Yeah.
I saw him in concert one time at the House of Blues in Chicago. Went by myself, didn't know what to expect before the internet, and he came out, and it was the first tour he did CCR songs. And he came out and did those long songs right at the beginning, and people were just freaked. But he was so good. And he's 80 years old. And just, it shows you, man, McCartney's old, right? But if you bring it, you can be 150 years old. And Fogerty still brings it.
Yeah, and his voice is not, from what I hear from today, it's not much different than his early stuff. His voice is held well.
Yeah, it does. He's got that bullhorn kind of. It's a loud voice, isn't it?
Yeah, and the range way higher than people think it is. Once you try to sing it, you'll realize how high that is. We're playing. We're playing. Have you ever seen the rain? And I actually had to tune down a whole step to be able to hit the high note at the end. He's not underrated, but Jerry Reed
Jerry Reed, love Jerry Reed.
is a monster. He's a monster. So is Roy Clark. I mean, I'm going to the little bit of the countryside, but those guys were phenomenal pickers.
Yeah, people forget how, because they've been gone for a while. But in
Hmm.
the 70s, like Hee Haw,
Hmm.
watching that with those players, Buck Owens, old guitar player,
Yeah.
Don Rich, great guitar player. That was music. You got music into the house, right?
Well, we didn't have a choice. We had one TV, and my dad owned it, so we had to watch whatever he watched. But I back then I liked Hito. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah. I remember who I was thinking about, who is unbelievably great. It's Glenn Campbell.
Oh, there's another one. Like I said, I don't know if he's underrated, but there might be a lot of people don't realize how good a guitar player he was. From when you listen to
Yeah.
his hit songs were songs that had a lot of guitar work in.
Yeah. I remember he had variety shows. And so he'd have other musicians come on and he would play with them. And
Yeah,
that was my indoctrination into Glenn Campbell more than, he played with the Beach Boys and the hits.
yeah.
But yeah. Okay. My last one, and he's not underrated, but I just saw a video, you get down a rabbit hole, you start seeing videos. And I was watching Prince videos
There's another one that's
and, genius, right?
yeah.
But
That's
I
I
don't know
was
that
gonna,
there's
I was gonna
anybody
name
who
him.
had
That was going to be my next one.
Prince was.
Yeah, that was going to be my next one.
What do you like about Prince?
Well, I mean, I didn't buy any of his albums, and I never covered any of his songs. Um, but just that one video comes to mind where he came out and did the "While My Guitar Gently Weeps." Just killed it.
Yeah,
It was an all-star jam. Have you seen that?
I have. It's for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and
Yeah,
Petty's on stage, and George Harrison, and Jeff Lynne, and I forget
and he
who.
comes out and just the fireworks.
Yeah, so good. And the Super Bowl performance, that's the best Super Bowl performance halftime
Yeah,
show in history. You can argue with me all day. Um, but just the confidence that he displays on stage, he's
yeah.
like, bring it because I can match it. He's just so confident, but so good. And he played like a Fender Telecaster, so what for some of his stuff. So it wasn't
Hmm.
like he was playing. That's a classic like a country guitar. So there you go. There's for whatever it's worth, underrated guitar players in our opinion. I want to run through a couple of these shows so that we make sure that we mention all the people because thanks to everybody who's booking a Rusty Bladen in the Living Daylight show. Uh, we talked about October 31st. We talked about uh, the MadHop. You got some club shows, some bar shows, which you haven't played in a while
Yes.
coming up. November 14th, Whiskey John's Resto Bar. Where's that? That's Shelbyville, right?
That's Shelbyville, and that's my favorite venue in that town. There's not a bad seat in this place. This guy plays bass. The owner uh, plays bass, and he set it up to where every seat in the house you can see the stage from. It's just a wide open area. It's a real music venue. Yeah, they serve beer and they serve food, but their number one draw is music.
Yeah, that's
Those are the kind of places we like to play.
playing a little upstairs thing at Reed's Place. I don't know that you've ever been there. That's a nice restaurant in Seymour.
Yeah, I'd always heard about it. A friend of mine, Bill Baker, works there, and he kept telling me about the place. And finally, I was in Seymour one time, and Andrew and I stopped in to have a steak because I've always heard their steaks are good. And it turns out that was probably one of the best fillets I've ever had in my life. I'm not just saying that; it's true. And so the owner comes out and starts talking to us and says, "Man, I'd really love you to play here." I want you to come upstairs and look at my speakeasy. So upstairs, there's a bar that you can only get 40 people in. And he's got it set up to where there's a little area with there's a sound system. And you can tell that the vibe in there is going to be really cool, up close and personal, intimate. So it's just going to be me and Jackson on this show. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff that we don't play normally. November 20th.
That is November 20th. That's right. Mm-hmm. And then we talked about ticketed shows, the benefit for the Vernon Gym. They're working on their community center, working on that gymnasium. It's a ticketed event on Black Friday, on the day after Thanksgiving. That's a nice little show.
This has been in the works for a while. We're helping to raise money to remodel the gym, get it set up for an event center. We're going to start doing more music and more events, and you'll be able to rent the building out. It's an old building. I played there before when it wasn't in very good shape, and they've done some work, and they're continuing to work on that. So that's November 28th. It's a good cause, and again, you'd have to go to my website or go to Jennings County.
It's I wrote it down. You go to vernonindiana.org.
Okay.
To buy tickets.
We'll be putting up the link on my Facebook page as well.
Yep, and that link is on the regular rustybladen.com website. So get tickets for New Year's Eve, get tickets for MadHop and the Vernon Gym. On that day, I just got official confirmation from the powers that be that the third single from the new EP drops that day. Your new Radio has been confirmed.
I'm glad you mentioned that. This song here is it's the third single to come out from the EP. It's called Ode to Radio, and that was a co-write with my friend Robert Reynolds. For the people who don't know Robert Reynolds, you may have heard of a band called the Mavericks. Mm-hmm. They were on the MTV in the 80s. They're like what would you call them? They're country, but yet they're more, I wouldn't say Latin.
Yeah, they had just
American country,
like Roy Orbison influenced.
Yes.
It had a little New Orleans feel to it. A little, non-traditional, kind of the new country that was coming around at the time.
Yes. Well, he's no longer with the Mavericks, but he is living right here in Madison, Indiana. He has his own band, and we co-wrote the song together. And he also plays in my Neil Young tribute show.
Yeah,
he's a great bass player, great songwriter.
Yeah.
So Ode to Radio.
You can get that on all the streaming platforms on the same day as that Vernon show, and then as we get into December, a couple more. Club gigs, Side Street Saloon in Dillsboro. Come on.
Another new venue. Never been there. Never set foot in there. My buddy Troy Johnson from Aurora just kept on me about, hey, you got to play this place. And so I looked it up and see, looked like a pretty good place. Another place. We like venues that have stages. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Real music venues. We don't play too many of those places where they just move a table out of the way and stick you in the corner.
Yeah.
It is the happening place in Dillsboro, and I can't wait because we love playing new places that we never played before.
Yeah. And then a place that you've played before but haven't played for a long time, the last show before New Year's Eve,
The Garage.
The Garage in Columbus, Indiana.
The Garage has new owners, and I think from talking to the new owner, I can just tell they have a clue when it comes to live music. I haven't played there in about 2 years, maybe or more.
Yeah. That's a nice run of shows to end the year.
And what's the date on the Garage again? I didn't check.
December 20th. So you play
December 20th. It's going to be a Christmas party. It's an official Christmas party. I hear Santa's going to make a special appearance, and the Dillsboro show at Side Street is also a Christmas party.
Which means we're going to dust off some of the Christmas rock and roll classics, right?
Exactly. Feels like Christmas.
Santa Claus is coming. And Merry Christmas, Baby. I love when you do Merry Christmas, Baby.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my fans know that back in 2006, we released a Christmas album that recorded with Dane Clark, who is Mellencamp's drummer. He produced it and arranged it, played drums on it, and it's holding up really well. Those Christmas songs just don't get old. And the CDs are sold out. We don't sell CDs anymore, but you can get them on all the streaming platforms.
Yeah, great sounding album. Dane did the work back then, and he does the work on the new EP. You need to see the first video for Dark Days, the first single. Nice video. You can find it on Rusty's website under videos, or you can search for it on YouTube, on Rusty's YouTube channel. So that, and then the second single, Float, and then we've got the new one coming up. So,
I want to mention, if you do, for the fans, that I don't listen to Christmas music until about December. But when the fans start listening to the Christmas music on wherever you listen to your streaming music, I want to urge them to listen to We Wish You a Merry Christmas, because there's a special guest star doing background vocals on there that you might have heard of, maybe not. Nichols.
Was I on that?
Yes, you were. You were there singing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas," brother.
Oh man, I wondered what was wrong with that song. Now I remember. All right, so we got just a couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for updating people. They can go to your website to find all the shows. They can also go to social media. I just edited a video from your fan party and remastered the audio for Cumberland Lake.
Oh.
It's a nice. It turned out nice. So we're going to drop that this week for the fans. So just get on the social media, because Rusty and I, we do good work, don't we?
Yes. Oh, I got one more thing. Yeah. I don't like commercials, but I have to do this.
Yeah.
People are loving these. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's pretty.
Yep. Yeah.
We've sold quite a few already online.
So we got a red one. We got a red one.
A red one and a black one.
And a black one.
And the new shirts.
Yep. Nice.
See?
Nice.
I've got one saved for you.
Thank you. Did you hand draw that logo or no?
Yes.
That's hand drawn artwork.
Yes.
Yeah, you should be paying hundreds for this, and we're not charging hundreds.
Yeah, that's just when I get bored and get scribbling around, I come up with stuff like that too.
And they end up on a T-shirt. So you can go to rustybladen.com, the store. You can go to the store and buy that, or you got them at the gigs, right?
Yes, and we're getting ready to give away our free house party concert. Once a year, we give away a free house party concert. And you can go to the website and sign up. There will be a drawing, and someone's going to win.
There's a little button on top of the website that says join the club. And you might win yourself a party. A last question. Is there anything, what are you listening to right now? What did you listen to last night? What did you listen to yesterday?
I'll tell you what I listened to today in the shower. If you don't tell anybody.
You and me.
You know, we always lean towards the classic rock, songs of 70s, 80s. And I find it hard to hook onto brand new music that actually fits our style and our show, my vocal range. And I found a song that is brand new. It just came out this year, and it has acoustic guitar in it. It's danceable. It's got great hooks in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover it, but I was listening to it today thinking maybe I might cover it.
Yeah.
It's a band called Sally When the Wine Runs Out. Have you heard it?
No, don't know it.
It's by a guy, brand new artist called Role Model. Check it out. It's an upbeat, happy song called Sally When the Wine Runs Out. So I was listening to that in the shower today.
Who's the artist?
Cat. Huh?
Who's the artist?
It's called Sally When the Wine Runs Out by Role Model.
Role Model. Gotcha. Go ahead. Yeah. You were telling the story.
The other band I listen to is lately is Fantastic Cat.
Yeah, pop rock, but it wasn't. It was,
Yep, right.
rocked in. There's gospel feel to it on a
Great
couple of.
harmonies.
Thanks for taking time to update everybody. All the behind the scenes work that goes on to get a show on the road. Come out and see a show, everybody. Right?
Absolutely. I appreciate everybody that comes to the shows. Thanks for coming out and supporting us.
Yeah.
We will see you soon.